What it do? What it do? What it do? You guys already know what it is. Thursday's edition. We we got big games today. Hit the like button. Give us a thumbs up. Quick recap. You guys already know what it is. Full value, baby. Go in the comments. Let's see what you guys got. For all you Montrealers out there, you already know. Shout out to you guys. Have all the poutines and the hot dogs you guys like. St. John the Baptist Day. We got Habs playing in MTL today. Game 6. Shit. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Without further ado, quick recap. The under in that Islanders game, you guys already know what happened. Tampa Bay took an L. They're going to be a game 7. Islanders said, fuck it. We're not losing at home. They're pretty good at home, too. They said, fuck it. I hear them. Now they've made themselves a game 7 for tomorrow. We'll be capping that. Bucks and Atlanta. Fuck. Trae Young. If you guys don't know who Trae Young is now, you guys know now. That boy, he's something. He's something. He came into Milwaukee and handled business, involved his teammates, but did his thing. He gave everybody food. He let them know, yo, I'm here to play. Even if he doesn't make it out this series, he still made a name for himself. After this playoff run, though, Trae Young is going to be a household name. We're going to hear about him, and you got to appreciate that. He played hard, and that's what more can you say? We took that L in the. We had Giannis not to get his rebounds. No, he didn't get his rebounds, but Trae Young got a double-double. He had his business. What can we say? It's bounce back time today. Bounce back today. You guys right now, we're going for the sweep. Phoenix Clippers, baby. Paul George had to sleep on the 2 free throws he missed. And also the buzzer beater that Ayton had on these guys. That shit, I know, stirred them, grind their gears. They had to talk about that all the way flight back to LA. But the only good thing that's good for going for them is that they have the Lakers fans also going against them because they're the only team in LA right now still playing ball. Whether or not we don't like them or not, they're still playing. So they're going to have the fan base there. People are actually going to be rooting for them to win. So they're going to have a type of energy in the crowd in the Staples Center they're not going to be able to, that they're not used to, I should say, you know? Suns, you guys already know. Suns, man. They out here. Chris Paul's back off of the COVID protocols. So look how they played. They won both games. One game was a close one. The other one was a blowout without Chris Paul. Now Chris Paul's back on COVID, off his COVID protocol. Is he going to feel good? We don't know. But what I can tell you, when Jason Tatum is way younger than Chris Paul, and when he got COVID and he was coming back, he was saying how it was harder for him to breathe, harder for him to run up and down the court. Not saying he didn't do it or not, but he just felt a little harder. So maybe Chris Paul might take a little time to gel back into rhythm. Rondo is going to be a good matchup. Rondo, they installed Rondo for this reason. Kawhi will not be back. The game now. Now, let's talk about the game now. We already know 2-0. The Clippers did this in both series. Went down 2-0, came home, handled business. With Kawhi or without Kawhi, same results. Now, we're going to see if they could come back and win. If they don't win this, I'm afraid there might be a sweep. I'm just afraid. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying. If they do not win this game, this is going to be one of the easiest Western Conference Finals for Phoenix in history. But let's talk about the game now. So 1.5, Clippers opened up as 1.5 favorites. Then they confirmed Chris Paul is going to play, which turned them back down to 1.5 underdogs. Only way I'm looking at this, guys, I have props and all that, but I can only lean Clippers here. I'm this is full value, and I'm giving you the value. That's the only way to look at it. Clippers here coming out to play. They come to handle business, and history repeats itself. Look at the Atlanta. Atlanta won every game one. The history continued. Maybe it might continue here. Who knows? But I like Clippers here to handle business. I also like Paul George props. I think if Paul George is going to do anything, he's going to do this game. Because this game is the game like the do or die game. Basically, this is like their game 7. So I would be looking at Paul George. We had Paul George under on his rebounds. We had Ayton double double. Always go to Ayton double double. Ayton double double, win or lose. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Paul George is on rebounds. It's 50-50 at 8.5. It's at 8.5, 9.5. Depends on where you get it. Depends on where you get it. But even if you have it at 8, have it at 9, I'll take it on both. I'll even take that shit at 7, to be honest with you. I'll take that shit under 7, to be honest with you. So now that they realize that Chris Paul's playing, the line switched. The over under opened at 218 and went up to 221. Okay? Now, in this game, for sure, you see defense. You don't know how Chris Paul is going to come out playing. Like I said, he's coming off the COVID protocol. Who knows? Did he get any run while he was at home doing the protocol? Maybe this is his first practice, his first game. We don't know that yet, but we're going to see when he plays. Okay? Now, Devin Booker, I could see him handling his business, getting his buckets. But on that side, the most guy I'm gonna pinpoint or try to target is DeAndre Ayton. I could see DeAndre 10 rebounds should be easy. Okay. Chris Paul at 9 rebounds. Damn. That's something. Chris Paul at 9 to get 9 rebounds. I don't know about that. That means Chris Paul is gonna get a double double if he gets 9 rebounds. I mean, a triple double. I don't see Chris Paul getting a triple double. I don't know if he's about that life, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Oh, assists. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? 9 rebounds. Yeah. Yeah, I was just okay. So, Chris Paul assists, yeah, get a double double. Might as well just bet if you're betting online, bet Chris Paul to get a double double plus the extra rebounds as well. You know? But if rebounds though, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Paul George, though, his rebounds under. DeAndre Ayton, his rebounds over. Points and rebounds. He's at 15 points, 10.5 rebounds. I think he gets all that shit, whether or not they win or lose. He's a big factor in the what the Phoenix wants to do. Also, Zubac. Look at Zubac. He's starting to get minutes. Even Cousins, but Cousins, he gets in too much foul trouble, so you can't really pinpoint Cousins. But Zubac, I can see him get a double-double at plus money. Zubac at plus money. Clippers win this game. That means Paul George went off. They controlled the boards, which means Zubac got like 25 to 30 minutes. And we all know what Zubac does. He's an ex-Laker. He could score the bucket. He gets the rebound, goes up. He gets 10 rebounds, he's going to get 10 points. I like him to get a double-double. Devin Booker, he's at what, 31 still? If he's at 31 points with Chris Paul back, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. But since Chris Paul is back, I wouldn't look at that too heavy because Phoenix is not a one-dimensional team in scoring. Everybody could go off any given night. And this is why it makes them a good championship team. If they do win a championship, they are built to be a good championship team because everybody plays their role good and anybody could go off, meaning they're not afraid of the moment. You have Mikal Bridges out here trying to do his best Chris Paul impersonation. You have what's his name? Cameron Payne. I know you guys remember Cameron Payne from OKC and shit. Who the is Cameron Payne? But believe you me, on Phoenix, you better respect that guy. You know, you don't want to leave him open. There's just so many weapons. They do so many things. And I don't think this is a time where Tyronn Lue is a good coach. He knows what he needs to do. He knows what he needs to do. Anybody else beat him but Booker. So 31 points. I think that would be an under for me if you gave me a free play. But you know, other than that, who knows? Who knows? Yo, Reggie Jackson. Look at Reggie Jackson. He's a threat. No one's stopping Reggie Jackson. He's working Payne. He's working Bridges. He's even working Crowder at times. But Crowder, that's not his position. He's a bigger guy. You know, Reggie is playing good. You honestly, all that matters is what Paul George does. Like, if Paul George comes out angry for missing those free throws, and the other shot that he could have just won the game, giving up games and shit, it would be very simple. We will have a different discussion. But because of all this, it's a takeover. I think he's gonna take over, win or lose. Paul George props. You know, in for Mies in for the measles are in Montreal. If you're betting on those slip tickets, they have Paul George over Devin Booker. I would look at Paul George to get over Devin Booker. It's not a specific point, so you don't have to say what points or how many points he's going to get. But the uses rate, Paul George is going to be used more than Devin Booker, I find, in this specific game, game 3. So the chances of him getting more points than him will be more greater. Put under the two. Yeah. Reggie Jackson over, yeah. The game is 221. I would look at the under in the game. Both teams show they could play defense. Okay. Both teams show they're capable of taking pride of whoever is trying to go at them. So, and both teams are good at adjusting. So, the way I look at it, if you're looking at the game total, I like the under 221. I think they're giving Chris Paul too much credit for moving him up 4 points when it opened at 218, giving him 4 extra points because they know he's going to be there. Like, Chris Paul is content with scoring 8 points, to be honest with you. Like, we all seen this. Chris Paul score 8 points and they win comfortably. Okay, so from what I see on the over under, I like the under. We got through the props. The side, I told you I like the Clippers. The under, we like. Prop bets, I told you. So, but for the play, you guys already know, is the Clippers. I feel the Clippers don't go down 3-0. That's the top play right there. Is the Clippers don't go down 3-0. They go down at least 2-1. They handle business where they need to handle here today. And that's what I like. Now, off to hockey. Hockey now. We got, oh, and you guys watching, don't be shy to put your baseball picks. If you have baseball picks, we'll be hitting baseball sooner than you think. So don't worry about that. Now, in hockey, we got Fleury in net, and we still got Price in net. Price played for basically the whole damn playoffs. You can't really hate on that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fleury's in net. Okay. And this is our chance. This is our chance. The last time we went to the Stanley Cup finals, it was a similar situation like this. They let us in the door. They all thought we weren't capable of doing anything. And we came back and bite the whole league in the ass. And we end up winning. Similar situation. But this situation is something different here. We stole that one in game 5 to have this opportunity in game 6 to punch our tickets in. Not only would it be a good ticket to punch, Tampa Bay has to go to game 7. So that's an extra game they're going to have to play, plus flight, plus all the not rested we're going to be able to get in the other series if we finish today. If we do not finish today, we give Vegas back life. Now they feel they have a chance to win in front of their fans, and we basically just lost it. We just gave them back home court, home field advantage. In this situation, okay, on the special day, because I tell you, the schedule in these sports shit, it's entertainment as well. So in this special day, to be honest with you guys, Saint John the Baptist, the Frenchman's Day today, in Montreal, with a French hockey team. We got to take it today. That's the only way I'll be looking at it. It on the side is Montreal today. The only way. Montreal does not win this game today. I don't like their hopes on advancing to the next round. Okay? But what I will give you guys, okay, for a bet for anybody, no matter what side you like, this is full value. So I'm going to give you the best value on the board. Okay? And the best value on this board right now is the under. The under 5.5. The reason why I'm telling you this, not only is these two teams good at defense, not only is Fleury damn near 1.98 goals against average saving shit, and then not only do we not have Carey Price on our side, these guys, one team is trying to win and one team is not trying to lose. Those two things play a big factor because one team, basically both teams are on sudden death. One team knows we need to win it here. One team knows we can't lose it here. One team knows we need to finish it here. One team knows we need to get it to the next round. So they're both playing on high alerts. So the defense intensity will be at its all-time high. And this is why I'm giving you guys the under. I like the under better than any of the sides. Any of the sides, because whether or not a side wins or not, the under will cash. And those right there is the parlay for today. The under in the hockey game. And to finish up your nights, we're going to have a box of clippers. So I might be checking the barber later, get some clippers, get them clippers ready. But you guys already know what it is. Those are the plays. The Clippers and the under in the hockey game. We'll be back here tomorrow. Hit the like button. You share, subscribe, retweet. You guys already know what it is. This is free game, free gems here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow talking my shit with some winners. We out. Peace.